Sagoli Nadioliwith. It's gonna go, gag. It's gonna go. Means greetings. What is the news? Are you with peace? I am with peace in Oneida. What a pleasure, what an honor it is to be in community, to be in a class with each and every one of you. I've been loving our group meet discussions. Thank you so much for each of you in your week 8 discussions, for talking about what you learned about Winona LaDuke. Truly inspired and grateful for each and every one of your words. Winona LaDuke is a 2-time vice presidential candidate, phenomenal human being, and we're going to continue on learning more about them this week as well too. Just an invitation, not an obligation, but if you wanted to, sitting up nice and tall, deepest breath of love you've had all day, breathing in some love. Exhaling some love. Grateful for each and every one of you. As we say in Oneida, let's put our minds together, so be it in our minds. Don't have to agree with what everything I've said or what someone else in the class has said, but I just want you to believe that truth has no fear from investigation. So not being afraid to look for more answers, not being afraid to ask questions, and not being afraid to learn from one another in this way of respect and sharing. So we are week 9 here. Be sure to watch these videos and do the responses as well too. Thank you, everybody. If you have missed any previous week's responses, be sure to do those. It is not too late. If you have any questions about which ones you're missing, do reach out to me. I'm on your team. I'm here to help you as well. This book we're reading now, as we're transitioning from God is Red to now How It Is. This is from the University of Arizona Press, written by V.F. Cordova. I'm going to read these few paragraphs right here, just give us an idea of a context of what we're reading here. Viola Cordova was the first Native American woman to receive a PhD in philosophy. Even as she became an expert on canonical works of traditional Western philosophy, she devoted herself to defining a Native American philosophy. Although she passed away before she could complete her life's work, some of her colleagues have organized her pioneering contributions in this provocative book. In 3 parts, Cordova sets out to complete Native American philosophy. First, she explains her own understanding of the nature of reality itself, the origins of the world, the relation of matters and spirit, the nature of time, and the roles of culture and language in understanding all of these. She then turns to our role as residents of the earth, arguing that we become human as we deepen our relation to our people and to our places, and as we understand the responsibilities that grow from those relationships. In the final section, she calls for a new reverence in a world where there is no distinction between the sacred and the mundane. Cordova clearly contrasts Native American beliefs with the traditions of the Enlightenment and Christianized Europeans, what she calls Euro-man philosophy. By doing so, she leads her readers into a deeper understanding of both traditions and encourages us to question any view that claims a singular truth. From these essays, which are lucid, insightful, frequently funny, and occasionally angry, we receive a powerful new vision of how we can live with respect, reciprocity, and joy. So those are just an idea of the text we're about to read right here. And as I pull up here our syllabus, just a reminder of where we're going for the rest of the semester. So be sure to read what we've done so far. These first sections of How It Is Bridges and Windows. Make sure to do those 3 to 7 sentences on discussions. I really look forward to continuing to put our hearts and our minds and our spirits together in the group me. What an honor that is to be in community with you all. One of my favorite classes I've ever been a part of. And then also just to spend 10 minutes in nature and not seeing it as something else, but seeing it as an extension of yourself, just meditating in nature, doing it with a friend, doing it like you would with a friend or a relative as you're paying respect. But if you want to do it with others as well too, I definitely encourage that. So that's where we're going. Spring break is coming up in a couple of weeks. And then after that, reminder for the infographic, which is going to be on week 15. It's a 1-page reflection. So it doesn't have to be all encompassing of everything we've talked about, but it's a 1-page kind of summary. Could be all images, could be all words, could be a combination of each. Creativity is key. If you have any artistic talents, feel free to flex those. Would love to see those. But it's just this 1 page, and it could be about anything you've learned about, and just putting that all on 1 page. Could be 1 image, could be multiple images. So that's due on week 15. And then as we get ready for the final exam, which is week 17, and that is going to be make sure it's a 2 to 3 minute oral presentations, just like your phenomenal midterms were. And that's going to be on that last day. And then also that last day is a final reflection paper on your reflection of the course. And that's going to be on that final day of class as well too. So if you have any questions about that, do let me know. With that being said, you are a human being who's worthy of love. I don't know what you're going through, but I do know that I love you. I'm sending love for you. As we've heard it talked about in some of the videos, the idea that religion is believing in someone else's experience, and then spirituality is having your own experience as well too. So whatever religion or spirituality you are, I believe you're a human being who's worthy of love. I greet you with love, respect, appreciation, kindness, sending you all love and light. in this practice, which has many different parallels with Haudenosaunee practices of meditation and Buddhism and Hinduism, and in this notion for Buddhism and this notion of namaste, this idea that the light in me recognizes the light in you, the love in me recognizes the love in you, the highest in me recognizes the highest in you. And this same notion for many Haudenosaunee peoples, as Chief Warren Lyons talks about this notion of meditation and gratitude. So what that means. So just want to say, Yawanko, kunolukhwa nuyiwa. Thank you. I love you. Until next time in Oneida. Reach out if you have any questions. You all are doing phenomenal, people. It's an honor to learn from each and every one of you. Keep it up. Up, up, up.